one circumstance where there was one personality by name Shambuka. He was a Shudra who was engaged in tapasya. Lord Ramachandra kills him. So people comment on the character of Ramachandra because just because he is a Shudra, he is engaged in tapasya, Lord Ramachandra went and killed him. How correct it is? So Prabhupada in one places in some of the lectures he said, once during Ramachandra's period, one elderly Brahmana came to Ramachandra and said, how is this possible that a son passing away in front of a father, which is never happened in the history? So how could this happen? And he came and complained to Lord Ramachandra. When the father is there, the son can never pass away. So this was a very rare circumstances. And when that Brahmana got offended, he came and complained to Lord Ramachandra. So Lord Ramachandra went on investigating what is the problem, why this boy passed away, why these circumstances happened. Then he came to know that there was one person who was a Shudra who was doing tapasya, and because of his tapas thing, he had to sacrifice somebody's life. That's why he had killed this boy. So like Narabali, something like that. So with that intention, Lord Ramachandra went to that person, searched that person who was engaged in tapasya. He went to him and he asked him, who are you? What is the purpose of your tapasya? See, two things. Who are you? And what is the purpose of your tapasya? So this person said, I am a Shudra personality by birth. I am engaged in tapasya to achieve higher planetary systems. So as soon as he said that, Lord Ramachandra became angry. He removed his sword and chopped off his head. So then, as soon as he was chopped off, this person passed away. That Brahmana's son woke up from his death. He became alive. Now many people comment, as soon as he said Shudra, Lord Ramachandra killed him. How fair it is? He said the truth and he gave the fact that he wanted to achieve heavenly planet. Shudra can never go to heavenly planet or what? Is he denied his opportunity or what? So actually, Madhvacharya explains the perspective here. What is the cause for this? This person in his previous life, this is mentioned in Valmiki Ramayana itself. In his previous life, he was an Asura by name Jhangasura. He did penance to Mother Parvati and he obtained a long life because of that. And because of this boon, he took next birth as Shambuka. So he had an evil intent. So he wanted to do tapasya and he wanted to sit in the post of Lord Shiva by killing Lord Shiva, and he wanted to have Parvati as his wife. See the intention. Whether it is correct to sit in the position of Lord Shiva and to have Parvati as his wife and eliminate Lord Shiva. The mood of his tapasya was, this is the mood. So when you are trying to offend one more Vaishnava, will Lord be satisfied by that process? And Lord Shiva is the greatest Vaishnava. And Mother Parvati is his sister, Vaishnavi. When somebody is trying to offend his devotees, Lord took action on them. It is never that just because he is a Shudra and he gave a truthful voice that I am a Shudra, I am engaged in tapasya. That is not the thing. It is the background intention with which he is engaging in tapasya. The Lord saw the inner cause. Because he is Bhavagrahi Janardana. He is as Paramatma. He knows the intention for which he is engaged in tapasya. The Lord immediately killed him. So like that, see, people just by merely external details, they come to conclusion, though this is a discriminatory process, they see in the bodily designations all these things and all. No, Lord is not on that perspective. Lord, he sees the intention. Ye yatha mam prapadyante. Your sincerity, he will reciprocate back. When devotees desire to serve the Lord facilitates you. And when devotee wants to forget the Lord, Lord facilitates them by giving them forgetfulness, because he is in control of three things: matta, smritir, jnanam, apohanam cha. Knowledge, forgetfulness and remembrance. If you don't want to remember the Lord, Lord will forgetfulness. If you want to remember the Lord, he will give you the intelligence to remember him. So the demoniac tendencies Lord will never encourage. And Lord's action, if you say, if he is so discriminative, the Lord's best friend is Guha, who is Nishada, who is lower than the Shudra category. Panchamaha. But he is the greatest friend of the Lord. The Lord made friendship with Jatayu, who is a bird. Then people might say, no, Lord is very optimistic. Whenever he wants, he will utilize their services, and later he will forget them. Our Lord gave him liberation. He took food from the house of Shabari, who is a forest tribal girl. Lord made friendship with monkeys. Lord made friendship with Vibhishana, who is in an Asura family. Did Lord anywhere discriminate in any of his devotees, in any of his pastimes? So when people try to comment on the character of the Lord, they should understand everything. Just at one particular point, one instance, in external reason, Lord had acted something, because a Brahmana had come and complained to him that my son has been killed unnecessarily. Because Lord is there for the favor of cows and Brahmanas, immediately he acted accordingly, because somebody is harming somebody with an evil intention. Lord took action. So these are the circumstances in which we have to see in reality. That's why when Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna is saying, know these pastimes in truth, tattvataha, then only we understand about the capacity of the Lord and the purpose of the activity, whatever has been performed by the Lord.